Doing nothing sounds easy, but for many of us, it feels harder than working. We imagine rest as something peaceful, something we look forward to, but when the moment actually comes, our mind doesn't slow down. Instead, it gets louder. We sit down with no tasks, no deadlines, and no one asking anything from us, yet we feel restless and uncomfortable. By the end of a day meant for relaxation, we sometimes feel more tired than on a busy workday, and that confuses us. One reason this happens is because work gives our mind structure. When we are working, even if the work is stressful, we know what we are supposed to do next. There is a routine, a direction, and a sense of purpose. Our brain stays occupied, and we don't have much time to think deeply. But when we stop working and have nothing planned, that structure disappears. Suddenly, our mind starts jumping from thought to thought, asking questions we were too busy to think about before. Doing nothing removes distractions, and that can be uncomfortable. When there is no work, no noise, and no pressure, we are left alone with our thoughts. Old worries, regrets, fears, and unfinished dreams slowly come to the surface. Thoughts like, should I be doing something, or am I wasting my time, start repeating in our head. Rest begins to feel like laziness, even when we are genuinely tired and need a break. We also live in a world that constantly pushes us to be productive. From a young age, we are taught that our value comes from what we do, how much we achieve, and how busy we look. Because of this, doing nothing can create guilt. We feel like we need to earn our rest by working hard first. So when we finally stop, our mind doesn't allow us to enjoy it. Instead of relaxing, we judge ourselves for not doing enough. Another reason doing nothing feels hard is because it forces us to feel our emotions. When we are busy, emotions stay in the background. But when we slow down, feelings like loneliness, confusion, self-doubt, or emptiness become more noticeable. These feelings don't come with clear solutions, and that makes them uncomfortable. To avoid them, we often keep ourselves busy with our phones, random tasks, or unnecessary work, not because we want to be productive, but because we don't want to sit with those feelings. The truth is that rest is not something we are naturally good at, because nobody teaches us how to do it. We are taught how to work hard, how to push through problems, and how to stay strong, but we are rarely taught how to pause without feeling guilty. Doing nothing actually takes emotional strength. It means accepting silence, being patient with your thoughts, and allowing yourself to exist without constantly proving your worth. Rest is not wasted time. It is recovery. Just like our body needs sleep and our phone needs charging, our mind also needs quiet moments to reset. If we never stop, we don't become more successful or stronger, we just become exhausted. Doing nothing for a while is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign that you are listening to yourself. So when doing nothing feels harder than working, it doesn't mean there is something wrong with you. It simply means you are human, living in a world that rarely slows down. Learning to sit still without guilt takes time. The goal is not to do nothing perfectly, but to allow yourself to rest without self-judgment. Sometimes, the hardest thing we can do is stop, and sometimes, that is exactly what we need.